Hello students, now we will discuss about electric flux and Gauss theorem and its applications in electrostatics. So first we will study area vector. What is area vector? Generally area is a scalar quantity, but when it is multiplied by unit vector, then it becomes vector. Vector equals its magnitude multiplied by unit vector n. And what is the direction of unit vector n? Suppose this is an area A. We will draw a perpendicular normal at surface. The direction of unit vector will be along the perpendicular on the surface. This is unit vector. So in this chapter we take the area as a vector. Next is small area element. Suppose we have a sphere. This is an sphere, and on its surface we take a small area. This is called area element, and it is denoted by d. What will be its direction? Again perpendicular. Our next topic is electric flux. What is electric flux? The number of field lines passing through any surface is the measure of electric flux. Number of electric field lines passing through surface is the measure of electric flux. It is denoted by phi. We denote it by phi, and it is a scalar quantity. Phi is a scalar quantity. Now its unit is Newton meter square per coulomb. Another is voltmeter. These are two units of electric flux, and it is denoted by phi E. Now definition. What is electric flux? Electric flux passing through a small area element will be equal to the scalar product of electric field vector and area element vector, like this. It is equal to the scalar product of electric field vector and area vector. First is for area element, d phi E equals E vector dot dA vector. It is the electric flux passing through any area element, and for any surface phi equals integration E vector dot dA vector. Means surface integral of electric field vector is known as electric flux, also can define. Thus what can we say? we can say that area integral of electric field vector is equal to the electric flux at any surface or passing through any surface. It may be written as E into dA into cos theta. What is theta here? Theta is the angle between area vector and as E dot dA equals E dA cos theta. What is theta? Theta, angle between E vector and dA vector. So we can write it as phi equals integration EA cos theta also. And the unit is written under. This is the electric flux passing through any area. For a closed surface, number 4, for a closed surface. For closed surface. Closed surface means like sphere, like cube, etc. It may be written as integration of area of closed surface. This is the sign of integration of closed surface. And what integration? Area integration. We will integrate area. E vector dot d vector again. This is the electric flux. Mostly when we will study about Gauss theorem and its application, we will take a Gaussian surface, means closed surface. So again and again we use this, and we will start from this. Now Gauss theorem. What is Gauss theorem? In electrostatic, this theorem tells relation between flux and charge. Which flux? Passing through closed surface, and what charge? The charge enclosed by the surface. According to this theorem, electric flux linked to a surface is equal to the 1 upon epsilon naught times of the charge enclosed by closed surface. Mathematically, phi equals 1 upon epsilon naught into Q, as phi equals E vector dot dA vector. Electric flux is equal to the integration, area integration of electric field vector. So we can write here E vector dot dA vector equals Q upon epsilon naught also may be written as. This is the Gauss theorem in electrostatics. Now proof of this theorem. Suppose a closed surface is sphere and it is the center O and here is a charge plus Q, point charge at the center. Radius is R. Here is a point P at surface of a sphere around which there is an small area element. This is sphere, area element dA. Due to this charge, the direction, positive charge, direction of electric field will be away, E vector, and area vector, direction of area vector of this element will be this, perpendicular to the surface, and this is dA vector. So angle between E vector and dA vector is 0. Q charge enclosed by closed surface. R radius of sphere, or can say spherical surface. Such type of closed surface are known as Gaussian surface. And what is theta? Angle between E vector and dA vector. And it is 0 here. 0 degree. Now electric field at P due to this charge. Electric field at P due to Q. E equals K Q upon R square. Equation first. What is K here? K is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Now flux passing through this small area element. Flux passing through area element according to definition. According to definition. And what is that? D phi E equals E vector dot dA vector, but E dot dA equals E dA cos theta according to scalar product of two vectors. So E dA equals E dA cos theta, and value of theta is 0. So E dA cos 0 and cos 0 is 1. So it is ED. It is the flux through area element. Now flux through all passing through closed surface. Net flux passing through closed spherical surface called Gaussian surface. And can be given as phi E equals integration of d phi E. We will integrate. Now integration d phi E equals EDA. So integration EDA equals E integration dA. Now from equation first we will put the value of E. From equation 1 we put the value phi equals and is kq upon r square integration dA Integration dA means area of this spherical Gaussian surface as k equals 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square, and this is 4 pi r square, because integration dA equals area of sphere 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square is cancelled, so phi e equals q upon epsilon. This is goes through. This is goes through. Again, we will take a spherical surface, sphere, center O and radius r. Here is a charge plus q is enclosed by the surface. At the surface there is a point P around which there is an area element dA. The electric field at P will be equal kq upon r square, and the flux passing through this small surface E vector dot dA vector, E dA cos theta, E dA cos 0 and cos 0 1, so E dA. Total flux passing through Gaussian surface will be given by integration, so phi equals integrating both sides, this and this, keeping the E outside. Integration dA means 4 pi r square, and we put the value of E from equation 1 here, and after solving, this is the Gauss theorem.